And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, last week, or 2 weeks ago I guess, I reviewed Zooloretto. Re-reviewed it because it came out several years ago, but it's a great family game. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk about the expansions that come for Zooloretto. So we're going to do these in 3 videos. In this video, I'm going to take a look at the expansion Zooloretto XXL, basically making Zooloretto bigger, a bigger zoo. Here we go. This is really a simple addition to add to the game. Mostly, there's a whole ton of new animals that comes with the game. There's some more coins. Everything is bigger and better. There is a new type of stall that's included. So now you have another type of vending stall. And this is how the game works. You're going to play the same game as always, except now it's possible when you fill up a whole enclosure. So let's say you fill up an enclosure. And by the way, the game also comes with more baby animals. Yay, how cute. Anyway, when you fill up a whole enclosure, one of your actions on your turn can be to sell all the animals of that enclosure and take the top token of one of these piles. So I can sell off all my camels to New York at 6 points at the end of the game. I can sell all my elephants to Paris for 5 points. After that, they're all 4 points. So the top one's 6 and 5 and the rest are 4. And you're only allowed to do it twice. You say, well, why would I want to sell them for 4 points when I'm going to get 8 points? Because, my dear friend, you can sell them for 4 points and get the 8 points. That's the whole point of this XXL expansion. It adds length, it adds more animals, it's bigger, and lets you sell your animals off to other zoos. That's really all it does. Now you're going to find a theme throughout my Zooloretto expansion reviews in the fact that I just don't think any of them are exceptionally necessary. This one less so. Now, let me be clear on this expansion. This expansion was a double expansion where it was Zooloretto XXL and Aquaretto XXL. Aquaretto was a game like Zooloretto, except it was about building an aquarium, which sounds really cool, but wasn't. It was okay. I think Zooloretto is a better game. But anyhow, so this, I technically just reviewed half of an expansion, the part for Zooloretto. But anyhow, it's okay. The whole idea is interesting, that you can clear it out and put more animals out, but all it does is make the game longer, and Zooloretto was really at the perfect place. So I have this expansion, and I have it in my Zooloretto box, but I almost never play with it. I guess I would if we were playing Zooloretto a lot, and someone said, oh, I wish the game was bigger than stuff, but even then I think I would play with one of the other expansions. There's a bunch of mini expansions. I'll mention them in part 3. And the exotic expansion, which I'll mention next time. But the XXL, take it or leave it. Not to mention, I hate when you have to get an expansion and it's for 2 different games. All right, so anyhow, Zooloretto XXL, it's okay. But if you own Zooloretto, there's really no point for you getting it unless for some reason you want the game to be longer.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!